Good morning.
Good morning.
We've been working here on our subfloor. We got all of it torn out and I started putting some in, and Gina hasn't seen it since I got about half of it down.
People are
So
going to start thinking I do this on purpose.
you probably do. You
I
like to be
don't.
surprised. You can actually walk.
Huh?
You can actually walk to that door right now.
So you did most of the complicated stuff, so you should be able to get this laid right out.
Hopefully. We got the mostly easy stuff left. So pretty sure it's about half the floor that's done sheet-wise. We got this whole row, and this was all out of square, so I had to make it straight and square. And then I had to work around joining the two different houses together. So it should be a lot of the hard stuff right here.
It's so crazy, like just having this clean and
Right.
straight and
It's so crazy walking on a straight floor that doesn't bounce or give or have broken boards. Makes all the difference.
I'm so excited that we got to keep the joists so that we can just go ahead and do this part. Just go ahead. I know it's a lot more work than just putting it down.
Where these two sets of floor joists intersect, they're not all level. So I gotta plane them down and get it so there's no hump in the floor. Let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start back here. I like that. That's good. Whenever they put these floor joists in, they did layout 16 on center, which is good, to around here. And then when they get on this other side, it's 16 inches on center, but it's not all the way through. So this next sheet, I got to cut back to 93 inches. I got 3 inches off of it to get it to fall on a rafter over here. So, and then once we're here, I'll be 8 foot on, or I'll be 16 inches on center. I can go 8 feet fine. So it's just the transition from one room to the next that we kind of have to pay attention and cut the boards a little bit and cut the wood a little bit different. I don't know if it amounts to anything, but then I am taking great stuff, and wherever there is a beam, I'm filling it in. I'm running out of the great stuff, but what I'm doing right now, what I can, is I'm kind of like gluing all the joints together so it's going to expand. It should hold everything together. It should help just kind of like glue it all together better, and then from the basement I can get the rest of this later on when I get more great stuff, and I'll just go in from the bottom. And what it's doing is it's gluing the joist to the beam, to each other, and to the plywood, so there won't be like any squeaking. I did that all on this side yesterday and it worked really well, so I'm just going to continue it. Okay, hold up. Let me get over here now. Or are you gonna push it to you?
Do you need to? Okay. Is that a different kind?
It's what I have. It's gaps and cracks, and I at least want to get insulated up to here all the way around and get these little pieces locked in. Because if I don't do that now, I won't be able to get it after.
It looks like cheese doodles or dog poop. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Are we flipping it?
Yep. To me. Okay. So we need to notch out for our chimney. And want to do it all in one sheet. So I kind of planned it last night when I was putting in my subfloor, because I didn't want to have like half a sheet notched out and then the other half the other way. So this one's going to fall right on the joist after the chimney, and then we'll be able to start the next piece. So it'll be perfect. Try to pick that end up so we keep it
You're on my not strong. Hold on. Do you want me to push it?
Yeah, ready? Okay, Perfect, perfect. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How's that?
Pretty good, yeah.
Already makes the chimney look so much better.
It does. Looks so
Isn't
good.
that
And that's
crazy?
probably the hardest one, right? Yeah. Do you need to go towards you?
Yeah, ready?
Yep.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. So we're going to be moving this stairway over, and when we're doing that, we don't need the plywood going all the way to the end. We're going to be putting a wall right around here, wherever this wall ends up going, which is going to be somewhere around here. We'll have a wall under it. Then the stairs are going to get bounced over to it, and then we're going to have a wall on the inside of the foundation, so that way we can insulate everything. So that'll all get shifted. This stairway will stay the same. This one will just come over a little bit. Man, does that look nice. We got it all done over here. All over here is done. The only area we need to finish is right here. And then over here. And we'll get that all done. Once the upstairs is done, I've been using a bunch of scraps to fill in the little pieces over here. And I'm just about out. So I want to get the upstairs all subfloored. I have, I think, 8.5 more sheets, probably 8.5, and a few more decent sized odds and ends. And I want to see what I need for upstairs. And then I can fill in those other couple of spots for now. But yeah, it's looking good. I already have those sheets, so if I don't have to buy anymore and I can maximize what I have, I'd rather do that. So we'll wait. Now I can clean up in here, get our baker station set up, take down this beam, set our new rim joist up, and get my levelness going where I need it to be. Then I can build my lower wall. Then we can start setting floor joists for the office that used to be there. That's not anymore. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, let me get picked up. I'll be back in a jiffy. We're gonna start doing some more work. Feels good, guys. So the only thing that I'm gonna warn you about is I think when we take this one off, the last one's gonna wanna fall. I think that's almost it, other than the bottom. Yeah, I just got the bottom one. Yeah, I felt it give on the... Sorry, go. Oof.
I just saw it too.
Oh, really? Need a battery there.
How about I go outside? Go outside.
Yeah, run, quick. Go. We got this on video, right? Hope so. Oh, that beam's coming. Okay, hold on. This one's stuck because of got it. Yeah, I'll take the saws off. Okay, I'll take this beam down.
maybe. Tight angles.
Chimney. I don't know if you can see the bow in that or not, but that really goes. Look at that. Whew. All right, so now we gotta build a wall. We gotta get it to that height. We're looking pretty good. All right, so we've set our rim joist on the old header here. We set a rim joist going this way, leveled it, checked it with the laser. It is good all the way back. We put the laser up to mark a mark all the way across here so we can know where our wall needs to fall. And then we check it all the way back to over there and we're dead on. I'm really excited with how this is coming out. So I'm gonna make some marks over here. Then we're gonna build our stairway wall. Then we can start setting the floor joist back in place. We got all of our floor joists set. They're all secured and anchored in here. We got it headed off by the chimney. My brother and his friend Deanne are up, and we have been making really good headway today. This wall, it wasn't like a super challenge, but we had to pay attention. The bottom is wider than the top. These exterior walls both bow out, so we couldn't have the top plate on the whole wall. And then the floor right here, it's the very end, bows are high, so we had to adjust for it here, and you can see it right there. So the wall is perfectly level. We used the laser level and we got it nice and level, but it looks a little janky. It's because we're making up for the high spot on the outer beam right there. So yeah, it's all coming along. I gotta finish securing them here, and then we gotta make our floor joist to go across that way and by the stairs, and I got to attach the stairs. But man, does it feel good having the floor joist back up here. All right, we got our floor joist set. We got our wall rebuilt. The reason we couldn't leave the old wall is we put 2x10s in for floor joists. The old floor joists were 2x8s, so the ceiling is, so these are actually 9.25-ish deep. The other ones were 8-inch, so we lost 1.25 inches of ceiling height, so we need to make a new wall. So you really can't tell that the ceiling's dropped some. So we got that all done. We can't put the floor on yet. I wanted to do this part wall. My brother was up giving me a hand. What we need to do now is go in the basement. We got to build a supporting wall under this wall because there never was one. And there's a lot of weight on this wall from this floor once it's done. And then over here, we're going to be putting in a custom post that's going to go under this beam to support that beam. And down below, there is no support, so we're going to be putting in a post down there also to support this office. So we got to go in the basement next, work on all of our support stuff downstairs so we can support all of this, and then we can come back in here. We got to finish doing this floor area. We can put our subfloor on, and we're going to be moving and changing this stairway a little bit because I want to kick it over to where we're going to put this wall down below. So the stairs will come over, and then we'll have like 8 inches off of the concrete foundation, and we're going to put a stud wall there so we can insulate that. So this will get shifted, and it'll be a lot stronger. And yeah, it is looking good. What do you think?
I'm super excited. The floors, it just seems so great just to have a nice floor underneath. It's exciting to have almost a floor upstairs. It would have been really cool to leave it open, but we really want to have that space. So if we would have left it open, it would look nice, but it would have been a wasted space because it's something that we really need and it will be usable. So we're happy about that.
So now we're going around, we got to figure out layout and decide where we want to have things. We want to have a door to go out back. There is no door on this part of the house. We want to do a door. Some windows we got to omit. Some windows we got to change and make bigger to fit with the new layout. So we're trying to go around and do that. We're also probably going to be taking out this door and not having a door here. We'll just have a solid wall. So yeah, we have lots of figuring and layouting to do.
We've already been thinking about the layout and doing all those things, but we're actually at a point where some of the things we have to actually really know exactly what we want to do, because like taking out windows or what size windows, and we're also trying to keep intact the old siding and doing all those kind of things. So we're just trying to think and make sure. So like we'll have to think, what do you want kind of for appliances and windows and all this, and where do you want the sink to go and all that, which we had in our mind, but now it's becoming something that we really have to really decide, which is exciting because at some point we're like, will that ever happen? So we are getting to some exciting things. We still have some work before those all get in here, but every step we do, we get closer and closer. So we just want to say a special thank you to Rich and Deanne for some extra hands to get this extra work done, and that was a big help. So thank you very much for that, and we're excited for our next projects coming along.
So this is where we're going to end this video. Thanks for coming along on our farmhouse renovation journey with us. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our farmhouse, and we'll see you guys right back here in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.